Yeah.
And then the other challenge too, and this is we try to keep this in the forefront, and I'm sure Ethan is going to keep us to it, is that customer service, like the customer centric, basically mindset. Because sure, we launched it and it's moving very quickly, but we have so much more that we want to do because we just have you know a lot more functionality that we're trying to achieve here, even whether it's the next couple quarters or for the next years to come. We have a big backlog, a lot of things that'll be launching, but we also have to basically balance that with the customer service side. Because again, one of the things that we came out of the gates was customer service. Is when they do have an issue, they can call a US team,
Yeah.
uh, and they can walk through issues or virtually, however they want to handle it. But we can't lose that, and we want to keep that kind of on the forefront as we grow. And I think that's going to be something that, not to say we're going to struggle with, but we're going to always have to keep top of mind as we grow.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you have several dozen people on the Next Wave side of the business, and with that customer service team working hand in hand with the product development team so that the product doesn't become that too many layered
Yeah.
Salesforce-like experience. That's going to be probably a key challenge as you grow. What are some other challenges on the growth side, and what do you see happening for Next Wave over the next few years? How do you see demand? How do you see new markets? How do you achieve uh, what major goals have you set? And maybe tell us a little bit about that growth aspect of the business and what you're wishing to achieve.
Because I think, as far as like growth is concerned, we're hoping, because timing is key for us, because we just kind of opened things up. So want to hit the ground pretty hard, and get as much attachment as possible. So again, but since we have a good book right now that's already on the platform, in addition to a handful of very large portfolios that you would know, we have a lot of one-off, behind the meter type sites. But healthcare, we got municipalities, federal, you name it, kind of all the major verticals, some utility scale as well. So that, I feel like we're very fortunate that as far as the customer front, that the TAM is not something it's very large and not one that's going to be difficult to chip into. But that balance, I would say, between customer service and new product launches is going to be something that we just have to manage. And I think we're going to do a good job. That's very key to me, as well as our CTO. He's very clear of that, as well. So I think it's just something to keep on the forefront. And then it's not easy right now with supply chain, I think, because we have a lot of different products, but the made in US, the BABA compliance stuff are things that we do adhere to. It's a little bit more work for our logistics, basically our supply chain team, to kind of be watching the market, knowing where things are at, and making sure that whatever we're proposing to customers today is what we think is going to be readily available by the time the project is complete. And if not, we just have to be very quick and nimble in updating them on that. But I think the supply chain side is something that, that we're also keeping on the forefront, because in addition to customer service is lead time. We have everything here is off the shelf at our California facility, so we can get stuff out configured. I'm talking to the site within, 2 weeks or less even sometimes. But when
Yeah.
there are other compliance measures that they're looking for, whether it's ITC related, or like I said, the made in US, the BABA compliance or what have you, then we just have to make sure that we have the latest and greatest from our suppliers.
I think another big challenge we're facing that we're working hard to overcome is just the lack of name and brand recognition. I mean, NextWave has been in business. We've been out there for 5-6 years now, and yet when people in the industry say solar monitoring or energy monitoring options, NextWave is not the name that immediately comes to mind. There's a few out there that are very established. We want our name to be right up there with them as far as what are your options for monitoring today. And then we also want to become known for being easy to work with, for being quick to respond, quick to help, easy to do business with, cost competitive, while still providing, an absolute bleeding edge market leading solution. And hitting on Nader's point about the hardware, all of our hardware is industry standard hardware, but more importantly, it's non-proprietary. So it's very easy to do business with us, but it's equally as easy to drop NextWave and go somewhere else because nothing about our hardware solution is proprietary. So that brings it back to customer service and reiterating that it is essential for us to make sure that our customers are 100% happy 100% of the time, because the moment they say, I don't like these people, I want to go somewhere else, it's like flipping a switch and they're gone.
I mean, that is actually kind of noble that you have designed your product to be open like that, to make it easy for customers to defect
Yeah.
if they
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easy to come onto the platform. It's
Yeah.
easy to give us a try. And you should know that if you do that and you decide you don't
Yeah.
like this, it's easy for you to point that data straight
Right.
back to your legacy provider or whatever other new provider you decide to go elsewhere and give a try.
Yeah.
But we won't let that happen because we're here to make sure that you're 100% happy 100%
Yeah.
of the time. There is a lot of uncertainty in the market right now today. Nobody really knows for sure what's going to happen with the one big beautiful bill, what's going to happen with the incentives, what's going to happen with interest rates, what's going to happen with tariffs, what's going to happen with all sorts of different factors that affect our market that we're all playing in today. It's important to have a partner or partners that you can work with where it's easy to do business, where it's cost competitive, and where they provide you with a quality solution that's going to last for years and years to come. And that's where we really come in. Is we are very cost competitive compared to our competitors out there, and we're dedicated to serving the customer. So you can do business with us knowing that that'll save you money while providing you with superior service and a market leading product.
And with a team that has been doing this for 17 years now, pretty much.
And with a team that knows what it's like to be in your shoes.